Good morning, I'm meteorologist Cheetah Craft, and already looking ahead to some of the coldest air that we've seen so far this season. So in Houston, all right, that's where we are, 54 degrees. So it's chilly, but not that cold. Take a look already in portions from Minneapolis to Des Moines, Omaha. Notice how these temperatures, single digits to teens. More on that in just a little bit. Let's talk about the weather in Houston. Houston temperatures are in the 40s and 50s. So 47 in College Station, 47 this morning in Huntsville, 53 in Tomball, 57 in Sugar Land, and even draped along the coastline, 57. That's thanks to a cold front that did move through overnight that really dropped our temperatures, and it's also going to add a rain chance today. So even though the front is now offshore, we're going to see a little weak disturbance that will pick up our rain chances by about midday. So scattered showers expected from about 11 a.m. through 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon, and then really by 4 or 5 o'clock. So the evening rush, the late afternoon, early evening, that's when that rain starts to move out, but temperatures are still going to be in the 50s. Satellite and radar picture, even though we stayed mostly dry this morning, scattered showers are expected to work their way in again right around your lunchtime hour, and a few of the showers could be heavy, maybe picking up to about a quarter to a half an inch of rain, but think over a really short period of time. Let me broaden out this view on our satellite picture. So the big story as we head into next week is again a big trough of low pressure, or this polar vortex. It's always in the Arctic region, but as that drops down just a little south, it's going to continue to drop the temperatures as well. So some of the coldest air lasting over several days is expected to happen by the mid and latter part of next week. In fact, advisories have already started to be issued, and the reason why. So even though current temperatures this morning, 11 in Chicago, 12 in Des Moines, 7 in Minneapolis, 16 in Omaha, 2 in Bismarck, not the coldest that they've seen on record, it's just going to be for the amount of time that they're going to continue to linger. Take a look. We always look towards Canada to see how these temperatures are starting to drop. I mean, already we're starting to see, take a look at this, temperatures trending 20 to 30 to even 40 degrees below zero. Now, as we take some of that cold air out of the Arctic region, again, with that polar vortex, not only do you get the cold air, but you also get those winds around with it as well. So they're expecting, extreme conditions as we head towards the mid part of next week. Let me put this into future mode. And so really going quickly here, I know over the next week, but I want to show you how long and how persistent some of this cold air will last. Some areas from Rapid City to Omaha to Minneapolis, take a look, preparing for temperatures. This is showing 7 degrees below zero by next Friday. Some models have already suggested we could be looking at trends of 15 to close to 20 degrees below zero in parts of the upper Midwest, and that even takes us portions over the Great Lakes region and even into portions of the Northeast. Let me show you how that does trickle down to even areas well south. So almost 2/3 of the country are going to be dealing with this big drop in our temperatures. Again, you'll be hearing about the polar vortex. It always exists around an area of low pressure. You do get that counterclockwise circulation. However, when it starts to dip as well as the trough, that's what's going to really drop the temperatures all across this region, and it does trickle down. So even as far south as some of the southern states, including portions of the desert Southwest, we'll notice a drop in our temperatures, and how that relates even to Houston weather. If we do see any moisture by the end of next week, icy weather is not out of the forecast. It's not out of the question. So when we say, is there a chance? I'm saying there's a chance. By the end of next week, these temperatures are dropping below the freezing point. Some models do want to suggest by the 12th of February, so next Friday, even heading into Valentine's Day weekend, those temperatures overnight will be in the 20s, potentially maybe even teens. We can't rule that possibility out. So significant changes towards the mid and latter part of next week. However, for your Friday, right through your Super Bowl Sunday, temperatures start to even out and we actually clear things up. More on that continuing over the next week or so.